everybody. All right, so want to thank Lisa Burgess for inspiring me for this video. A lot of questions had come up with, all right, July starts the new year. So we are officially in the 2020-21 seminar year, which will end June 30th of next year. So I want to give you some things that might just be confusing in the very beginning. Again, if you're watching this and you happen to be, even if you're not a new consultant, but you're renewed, you're ready to come back, I want to encourage you to open up my new consultant checklist. So I'm going to show you where these things are. However, if you are a new consultant, you received this in a text message and an email. So if you're brand new since July 1st of 2020, then you will have received this. It comes right to you in a welcome text message and an email. And then based on your achievement of the first one, then you, of course, will get the second one. If you are a seasoned, reinvigorated consultant that's ready to be focused on her business and really creating a business, then you can find all of these tools at our Facebook page in the unit section. There are a couple of forms that we use on a weekly basis and of course a monthly basis. So I'm going to go through them, but I got to give Joanna Scheid credit for putting together the seminar notebook. And the seminar notebook is exactly what I'm talking about all together. So I'm going to first start and take you to our Facebook page, which is basically our website. So let me screen share. Let's go to it. All righty. I am going to introduce you to units. Now, everything that we're discussing would be on the discussion page, and this is the feeds, okay? So this is what you do want to get in the habit as you become serious about your business, checking it out daily. In fact, at the very top, if you did not know this, you can turn on notifications, and I recommend you have a notification for every post. If you're only doing highlights, then that would be for somebody who's really not wanting to be excited about her business, not wanting to know what's been announced. Mary Kay announces sales, they announce challenges, all these things, and this would be why the all posts is important for notifications. Let's bring you over to units. The most simple thing to start with is in the new consultant section. If you are a new consultant or if you are a renewed consultant, then this will provide you with quite a few resources. You will have videos explaining, here is my Great Start video explanation. You will see some PowerPoint slides that are also a part of the virtual presentations. And as we scroll down, you will see this Power Booking Script explained. This again is in Joanna's seminar notebook, so you'll see a replica of that one. You'll see more videos which help understand some product knowledge, some organization, how to navigate Mary Kay. This is a repeat, a slight repeat of what I'm doing now. And again, more things to help you understand product replacement. This is all the bonuses for your first 4 months, Great Start period, how to order and help a client with her website order. All of these are available right under new consultants. Okay, so we have some repeat power booking. So this is for you under new consultant. So what I would like to do is take you to a different unit that also shows what's happening in the month. So each month you will see a monthly folder called a unit, and it will share weekly activities. All of these are available for you. I want you to invite your guests. I want to help you sell. I want to help you recruit. And these are, of course, the ways to RSVP or the links. This is where you want to check every single week. These are little pictures that you can send to your guests in a text message or a Facebook message. Anyhow, you want to do email. This, of course, would be where we also have newsletter, anything going for that month, you will see it in this folder, okay? This is also where I have put some of the things that are for seminar, and you will see these repeated. For example, this is going to be repeated, and I'm going to explain these forms as we continue. This is the monthly challenge throughout the year. Every month there's a different jewelry you can earn based on your sales for the month. And all of that is here in, sorry, I just shut everything down. Everything there is found in the unit section. Now, I'm going to take you to some things that will help you understand every single week what we recognize and celebrate you on for our Monday Night Live. Every single Monday night, we have our Shipe and Zajac units come together. Some other units trickle in as well, and we celebrate everybody for their sales, for their recruiting, for their activities. And we use a couple of forms that were created just for us, and one of them is the Power of 10 form. The second form, nope, it's not there. Okay, so this is the Power of 10, and I'm going to show you a couple more. Each week, if you set your Sunday, because our week ends on Sunday, if you set Sunday as your recap week, then that will allow you to really complete these evaluation forms, or what we call the weekly accomplishment form. And that is also to help you with your taxes. It will celebrate how much you sold for the week. That will be what you turn in. And of course, you get recognition on Monday night based on what you've done. But these forms are going to be found in a couple places. I just realized I need to log in. So 1 second, I got to log into Mary Kay, because I want to start with your tax form. Your tax form, let me see if I can share now. Okay. So when you, every single Sunday, the first thing you want to do is your weekly accomplishment sheet. And this is through Mary Kay. Right down under business tools, you're going to see this button, weekly accomplishment sheet, and you're going to go right on to where it says enter weekly accomplishments. I believe I have a video on how to fill this out. It is under money management, so you do want to go and look at that video. But for right now, you put in the person, how many hours it took. If there were friends with her, those would be extra guests, how many orders, how many bookings you got for the next session, how many skincare sets you sold, which would be a repair, a 3D, a men's, a botanical, or of course, a naturally line. Sales less tax, and then the category, facial, on the go or website order. Sorry, online or website order, on the go. Parties, skincare classes. Now that means there's 3 or more. It's a facial with 1 to 2, more than 3, it's a party. PCP is a follow-up customer, a personal, what we call a preferred customer program. So if it's somebody who's on your customer service list, that would be a reorder, but really we call it a PCP. And then of course reorder. So you can decide what you want to categorize it at. And then a sales tax based on where you live, that's the sales, or where she lives is the sales tax. If you gave away hostess gifts for free, or you gave away discounts, and of course, non-recovered sales tax. All of this is explained more in my money management class, so you might want to check that out. This would be your form. As you complete that every Sunday, then it comes to myself and Joanna, and we announce you on Monday. But I've added another form that was more for you, and I'm going to take you there right now. This form, which I'm hoping you can see, is called a consultant weekly evaluation. Now, when you do this form each Sunday, you will be entered into a drawing every Monday that I do for a prize. And this is really for you to look at where your systems are strong, where you don't even know what a system is, how can you build a system. That's how I can assist where to support your business through the week. These are the key categories of systems. And again, if you don't really have a system, if you don't know what it is, then that's what we will talk more about and just get more fine-tuned with your education. This talks about, did you meet your goal from last week? Did you even know what your goal was? What is your, how do you rate how you did? How do you rate how your organization is? How do you rate your energy? How do you rate your self-talk? A lot of us have thoughts in our heads like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Why? That's going to be negative energy that really is from Satan. The only reason you got a gift of Mary Kay is because God had a reason for you to know about us. I really believe it is a divine intervention. And for you to really surrender to, okay, Lord, this was given to me. I don't know why, I don't even know the how, but I'm going to trust. And when you have that kind of peace and you have that kind of joy to set a goal and to create some income from your Mary Kay business, you're going to have a shift in your energy. And I have another video on that, talking about energy. So you'll understand more about this picture if you check out that video. And this is every Sunday. So let's go into Joanna's seminar yearbook. Hopefully you can see this. Seminar notebook, excuse me. Okay, so you will find this under joannashipe.com. You will go under resources and you'll see my favorites. I am also posting this in our units section, and it will be called Seminar 2020-2021, and it will be all of the seminar challenges and goals for the year, tracking goals, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna, this has a lot of definitions. This is, some of them are sideways, so I love, love, love that this is available for you to print, do a double-sided, send it over to FedEx. You can create your own personal calendar or planner. This is the 6 most important things to do. Mary Kay taught us, before you go to bed the night before, you create a 6 most list for only Mary Kay, what you need to do first and foremost. And as you don't go to number 2 until you finish number 1. This was one of her principles of success, and it goes along with how you structure your time and how you can become much more efficient with your time. So every single week, we have 2 forms that we talked about. We talked about the weekly accomplishment sheet, and of course, we talked about the weekly evaluation, which is more for just you, not necessarily for me, but it is for me to guide you. This form is the 3rd, because the woman who recruited me is Joanna Shipe, and as a group, we have some fun celebrations and prizes that you can earn. So by tracking your activity, these are also called income producing activities. We changed the name for the year to SPARK. SPARK also is an acronym, STARS. So when you are focused on being a STAR consultant, you will thrive, you will be successful and make money. When you focus on P, Power Start Plus, 30 faces in 30 days and 10 interviews. A, accountability, being totally in communication, even when you're not feeling good, even when you're not doing anything, that's irrelevant. It's the accountability that'll get you back up on your feet. We only want what you want. And if you want to make money, yes, you're going to get down, but we're here to pick you back up and to sometimes snap you out of it. R is red jacket, meaning that you recruit 3 people and move into management as quickly as possible. And that's where the bigger money comes from, by changing lives. And K are the keys to a Mary Kay car. When you are focused on those things consistently, you will be driving for free and moving into directorship if you choose. This is something that we will go over every single Monday, and you give yourself points based on what you've done. If you are on our Monday night live training, you get 10 points just for being on live. If you missed it, the recording is available, and you have only until Tuesday night to post in our Facebook page your takeaway, and then you can get your 10 points. 10 points for submitting a weekly accomplishment sheet on Sunday. So we just showed that and I spoke about it. You get 10 points for every new face that you complete in the week. You have 20 points when you're a weekly queen of sales, 20 points when you're the weekly queen of sharing, and that's based on that weekly accomplishment sheet in the Mary Kay In Touch. 50 points for weekly challenge. Our weekly challenge is 3 new faces, $300 retail sales, and 3 marketing shares with your director to follow up. Monthly recognition. Now these are only given at the end of the month based on how you did for the entire month. 50 points if you had a new Great Start qualified team member. 20 points if you had a monthly queen of sales, if you were the monthly queen of sales. And we announced that on our Monday night. 20 bonus points if you were the monthly queen of sharing, 50 points for every $600 in wholesale orders you place during the month. Or it's not both, it's one or the other. If you did not hit the 600 wholesale, but you did 225 to 599, then you would get 20 points. L, 50 points for moving up the career path. If you started the month and moved to senior consultant, or if you move from senior consultant to red jacket, if you move from red jacket to team leader, if you move from team leader to elite team leader, or elite team leader to DIQ, you give yourself 50 points. 50 points for going on target for career car with 10 or more active team members and $5,000 wholesale in 1 month. 50 points, power of 10 sparks the chain reaction form completed and submitted on the website. Now, you saw the power of 10. And as you'll notice, this is every single form for the entire year. So I'm going to scroll all the way down so that we can look at this power of 10 form. The power of 10 form is what you work on continuously until you finish it. So it could happen in 1 month. It could happen in 1 week. However, it might take you 10 weeks. It might take you 10 months. It is okay. When you complete this, you earn a prize from me, from your director. And this is where you can write down every single person that you've done a marketing share with, the date, her sell, what her thoughts were. Every time you sell a skincare set, which is either the 3D, the Voluform, the MK Naturally, the Botanicals, the Clearproof, MK Min. These might be pictures, but you can just put each person and which one, 3D, VF, N for Naturally, B for Botanicals, C for Clearproof, or MKM for Mary Kay Min. Even if the picture is different, it does not matter. Any 10 will give you a check. And then up here, this is actually an appointment with 3 people, otherwise known as a party. So instead of just putting 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, it technically would be 3 or more here representing a party. So make sure that you do fill it out correctly. And it's really exciting because as you grow the number of faces, you're going to start saying, that was so much fun. Why didn't I do 2 or 3 people at the same time? I could have more success. And I could sell more and maybe even recruit more because you're getting the word out. And that's exactly what we do. As we go through this, I want you to know that this seminar notebook is also how you can track your court of sales. Every year, Mary Kay has our courts with diamonds, and all of those brochures and pictures can be found under the seminar unit. But this is where you track how much wholesale you've done. And when you get here, then you've completed the Princess Court. When you get all the way to the top, whichever way you're going, you would finish and do the National Court of Sales. The same is true with the Court of Sharing. If you're not so sure about all of this, I would encourage you to go to our recording of our year-end seminar awards. There is a lot of explanation on exactly what the courts are for this year and how to achieve it when you break it down week by week. This, of course, is how to be a star consultant. When you sell $3,600 every quarter, half always goes into reinvestment, which would equal $1,800 in wholesale orders. So this would be tracking your star consultant. When you are a 4-quarter star and you have hit at least 7,200 in wholesale points, you also are a part of the All-Star program, and you can earn these exquisite Ted Baker purses. Now, each month, Mary Kay is giving a sales challenge. In the seminar notebook, you can set your goal and cross off how many hydrogel eye patches for this month. It happens to be July. And every single month, I think we're going to have a new sales challenge. Important dates for the month. And how do you move up to the career path? As we start with consultants, moving up is really based on how many parties you have. So there's also another sheet that shows how many parties, and I do have that at our units section. You can track your unit, your team as they grow, and as you move up in from senior consultant to start team builder, it really goes into how many interviews, you are having. When you share with 5 people, 1 will sign. It is the average that we have found. Another tracking, if you want to earn your car, this explains exactly how to do it. Going back to the magic formula, 3 parties a week, 3 sharing appointments a week, and $300 in sales a week will have you earn a car when you are consistently doing that for a minimum of 3 months. It only took me 6 months to earn my car. This talks about the money that follows because of the bonuses. Director pay is quite impressive, and the money is what has us really move other people up their career path so that they can have the same income potential. Now, how do you share? This seminar notebook is great because it also is a sharing notebook. So you can tell them when you're sitting down that you're going to do 5 things. You will tell me about you, I'll tell you about me, I'll tell you about Mary Kay the company, I'll answer any questions, and finally I'll ask you if it sounds like something you'd like to try. And then you can go through some of these things together. You can put pictures of your Mary Kay life, things about your before and how it's improved, what you are so passionate about. Here's the company, some things that really build women's trust and belief in our own company, what our business has to offer and why it has been such a joy for so many women to have in their life, the avenues of income, how this can support your growth, and it doesn't matter whether you are an introvert or an extrovert. This has nothing to do with makeup. It is a business. The advantages of owning a business and how our business provides all of these and more. What it takes to get started. Now, this does not include the e-business for $30, the e-start. So that is only until the end of September based on COVID. Picture of the starter kit. Again, the e-start is none of this unless they choose, but they have to choose the moment that they sign their agreement. They must make their decision if they want the starter kit. They cannot go back later if they did the e-start for $30. They cannot go back and get this at all. So they want to make that decision up front. Some things to ask them as you close, and you can give them a little thank you gift for their time. Again, these are things that you want to print, you want to laminate front and back, or of course you can have it digitally. This you do not need to provide for your recruiting notebook, but this is the power booking. I have explained it in a separate video, and you can watch that in our new consultant section. And that is what it ends with. This is going to provide the same power booking that we talked about. This is one. Yeah, this is the only thing that's added to Joanna's seminar notebook, which is how do you layer somebody? And as I just wrap this up, I will tell you that the forms that we use are really simple, but it might be overwhelming in the beginning. Just get yourself a notebook. I always say it's your brain book, and keeping track of those things. I also encourage you to make some goal posters. I think I mentioned seminar prizes, and you can see that by going back to the seminar awards night. I actually have posted it in our unit section, but just now I noticed this is part of my goal poster, which I'm putting together. And you'll see these are real diamonds, and they are every year changing based on what Mary Kay creates. These are princess prizes. I can't wait, they're so gorgeous. And that is half of this. When you do half of this, you get these prizes. And then of course, those are some other goals that I have. You will find all of these things in our units. And you're gonna want to just keep yourself organized by staying committed to our Monday education. 3 p.m. I have a new consulting class. 5 p.m. is our Shipe Monday Night Live. You'll start to understand when you show up, but I'm here for any questions. So lots of things that you're gonna learn, and also the newsletter. These are reinforced in the newsletter so that you can see, oh, that's what she was talking about. Oh yeah, I gotta set my sights on booking, selling, and recruiting. And that is our Mary Kay solid system of success. Okay, take care. We'll see you soon.